Let's try this again. Now, do you have sound?
Somebody tell us.
Sound? No sound?
Well, somebody, they're just not, well, no, they're just, oh crap. Well, dang it. Why
is there no sound?
Shouldn't have to turn it on. Anything. We shouldn't have to turn it on.
Hello? No sound? Oh, there you go.
Thank you, go. Somebody tell us if you can hear us now. Beth said yes.
All right.
There you go. Okay, we do. Sheesh. And now Joe says a little bit. There. Okay. I have to turn you up. Okay. Huh.
Really?
Well, what the heck? This has always worked. This has worked fine since we changed it. Oh my word.
No, that's not work.
It should be fine. Oh, good grief.
Okay, we're.
I look
Yay! Well, thanks for letting us know.
Thanks for telling us. Yeah, apparently the plug wasn't all the way plugged in, so we've just been blathering about.
Crap. Should we just log off and log back in?
What I was talking about is heat and Death Valley, 128 degrees, which anybody that could read lips knew I'd already said that. But I guess the world record is 129, and I'm repeating myself now. But, humans can't live in that kind of weather. I mean, it's physically impossible. So
I don't want to live in that.
Yeah, I know. Like I was saying, I've been as a kid 118, been 118 here before, but that's the max I ever. And oh my goodness, that's hot. So anyway, all right. So starting on jokes again. Fortunately, we only had one. Thanks for somebody telling us they couldn't hear us. Jeez. Where do dogs go when their tails fall off? She never answered it because we stopped everything. The retail shop.
Oh, I didn't hear that joke. I don't think you read it.
Yes, I did.
Well, I must have been preoccupied.
Must have been looking at that. How do cats end a fight? They hiss and make up. What did the Dalmatian say after eating?
That hit the spot.
It did.
That one I got.
Actually, it's spots, but yeah, close enough. Okay, what's smarter than a talking cat?
A talking human.
A spelling bee.
Oh, a spelling bee. Okay.
Oh, God. Yeah. Thank you for putting up with those. But hey, I roll.
Laugh. You gotta laugh. Life is just too serious.
Yeah. I don't know. People are saying he's still saying turn up the volume, but the volume is the same.
We can't
turn it up.
This is it.
So it should be just fine. I don't know why the problem.
The microphone a little closer.
Well, but that
shouldn't make any difference.
It shouldn't make any difference. So I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
Hi, Tom. All right, I'm out of here.
Abandon me. See how he is. He just comes, brings a joke, and then he's gone. That's all right. I want to chat with you this evening about the sacred place that we created on Sunday. And there's more things that we can do. We just went and experienced it on Sunday, but it's really a workroom. It's really a workshop where there are lots of things that we can create, we can do as a result of utilizing that space. And the sacred space exists in the ethereal realm, so it's right here. It's just in our imagination, in our awareness, and in that, and divine source can connect with us, and we can have an impact on our world. So what I'd like us to do today is go back there. I'm not going to go through the whole process again, but we're going to go back into that sacred space, and I'll give you kind of enough guidance if you'd missed that Sunday service, you might want to go watch that again. But I'll give you enough information to get there today evening. Once we get there, we're going to manifest something. We're going to work on manifesting. Now, I must give you heads up on manifesting, because it's not just simple, easy peasy. I mean, it is, but it isn't. There's things you need to know. And one of the things that you need to know, or is important to know about manifesting, is there's consequences. So if you're going to manifest something, know that you're not going to be able to keep on keeping on the same way as you have been. The good news is that if you're manifesting in a spiritual way, that now you have access to the divine guidance, and it will be there for you. And that divine guidance will grant you information and insights that you didn't have before. Let's chat just a bit more about consequences. If you're going to manifest world peace, know that this is not people just automatically going to roll over and get quiet. Because peace can sometimes require hard-fought battles. So rather than focusing on the peace aspect, if you could focus on the cooperation, mutual understanding, communication, clear communication, willing hearts, mutual respect that leads to peace, that's going to pave that doorway more easily. Because peace can happen easy or it can be a challenge, either way. So just notice that there's consequences. This is not just magic wand and you're going to get what you want. You're going to get what you put your intent on, and yet it may require some effort on your part, some action on your part. And I don't mean effort as in efforting and stressing about it. This is about taking action. For example, if you're going to manifest better health, then you may get some insights to different ways to eat, or different ways to exercise your body, or different ways to take care of yourself. And you'll have opportunity to do that. And again, you have choice whether you choose to or whether you don't. This is, but it's part of the equation of, if you're going to put it out there, then it's imperative for you to follow through. So think about something you'd like to manifest. And it could be anything. It could be anything. Whether it's health or financial abundance, whatever feels right to you, if that's what you're wanting to manifest. I'm going to move this. This may make a little bit of noise, but it looks like it's not headed in the right direction. Because it is a directional mic. Maybe that's a little better. I'm trying to get this right for you. So whatever you're manifesting, recognize that there's some accountability for yourself involved in that. And it can be really fun, and it can be really dynamic, and it can happen quite quickly. So just notice that you have a part, Divine Source has a part. And together you're going to co-create that which is on your intent list to manifest. So which will work best for you is to be clear and pick one thing. We'll do one thing tonight, and you can always come back here in your in the future in your own meditative work and do something different, do something new, do something more. But for now, we're just going to focus on one thing. So think about it. What's something you would like to manifest in your life? Better health, more fun, just notice that. All right? So make your choice, decide something right now. It's easier to decide now than it is to wait until you're in there. Because if you wait till you go in there, what you might manifest is something that Spirit's going to bring to your awareness. And it's like, well, I don't want to work on that. I'm okay with that. So just heads up, this could be a challenging situation for you, in that sometimes we're resistant. And we know resistance is futile. That's a Star Wars thing. Star Wars, Star Trek. Star Trek. But we do it anyway. We love to resist because we want things to be the same, but we want them different at the same time. Aren't we funny? So just pick something you'd like to manifest. If you all got something, I hope you do. And now I'd like you to take a deep breath and just center into your being, into the core of your being. Just get comfortable there. Just be there. And from that, notice that your awareness is the key here. Your awareness opens the door to your sacred space. So, in your mind's eye, allow yourself to see a door. This may be the same door that you had last time we went to a sacred space. Maybe it's different. Just notice the door. Notice, does the door have an arched opening, or is it square across the top? Is the door made out of wood? Is it made out of metal? Is it made out of light? What does your door look like for you? The clearer your perception of this, the clearer this sacred space can become for you, and the more intense your work in it will become for you. So now, open that door, and it may open towards you or it may open into the room. Whichever feels right to you is what's right. There's no wrong here. Open the door, step into the room, and close the door behind you. And there'll be some sort of a locking mechanism. Often there's a bar that closes down, or a key in a lock, or energetic sealing around the perimeter of the door. Whatever works for you, whatever you're imagining, whatever you have a sense of, is what's right for you. Then there'll be a way to illuminate the room. So however that looks to you, turn the lights on, or allow there to be light, or say, let there be light. And your spiritual Cortana will open the lights for you, or turn the lights on for you. And as you turn and face into the room, you'll notice that there's a chair and a fireplace. And next to the chair is a side table. So go to the chair and get comfortable into the chair. And on the side table, you will notice there's a controller, looks like a TV controller. And by picking that up, a TV screen will appear across the room from you. Whether it just drops down out of the ceiling, or just doors open up, or just appears, however that happens for you is what's right for you. And on this screen is the manifestation screen, is the ability for you to choose what you'd like to manifest. So you can energetically send the word of whatever it is that you want to manifest into the screen, and it'll type up there: abundance, prosperity, health, robust health, peace for the world. Whatever your manifest request is, whatever your intent is for today, that will show up on the screen. Now there's several buttons and controls and gizmos on the controller, and tap one of them, and what this does is it takes the word and it manifests it into a picture. So notice the picture that you're seeing. And when you have this picture, it could be just a screenshot, or it could be a video, it could look like something, it could be moving, people moving around. Just notice what comes up on your screen for you when your word is transmuted into thought and then transmuted into actuality. What does that look like for you? Now, as you're noticing that picture is going to evoke feeling. How do you feel with abundant health? How do you feel with abundant prosperity? How do you feel with world peace? And you'll have a sense of those emanations of that experience emanating from that screen and into your being. Notice where they go into your being and amplify those feelings by recognizing them. So what does world peace feel like to you? Does it feel safe? Does it feel calm? Does it feel beautiful? How would you feel if there was world peace? And register that in your physical form. Where does that resonate within your physical form? Where are you experiencing that? And as you're experiencing that, amplify that with your intent, with your awareness. Notice it even more. What is your experience of abundant health? How does that feel? Does that feel exciting? Does that feel invigorating? Does that feel relaxing? Does that feel the absence of pain and the experience of freedom of movement? How does that feel for you? And then notice where that resonates in your body and amplify that. Amplify that energy. Notice it. Bring your attention there. Right? And anything else that you may have manifested or chosen to manifest in this moment, take the word, turn it into a picture, and then the picture emanates energy in the form of a feeling. Take that feeling into your physical form. Now, what happens here is this. Now that you have a resonance, a harmonic of that in your physical form, the universe knows what you're looking for. The universe knows, oh, that's it. That's what we'll bring to her. That's what we'll bring to him. Often we are so busy focusing on distress and focusing on what isn't working and what is uncomfortable and what is unpleasant, that's the energy field, the harmonic that we reside within. And that's the energetic harmonic that the world says, oh, the universe says, oh, look, that's what she's all focused on. Let's bring that. Let's bring more of that. That apparently has value for her. No, it doesn't, but we get caught up in it, don't we? So allow this resonance, this harmonic of this shifted energy now to take hold in a physical form. And as you're paying attention to that, you're anchoring it into your physical body and you're anchoring it into the ethereal realms. And as you anchor it in both places, then the universe, all it is, higher power, God, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, whatever that is for you, acknowledges that for you and can bring it to you because you're clear and you've got that locked in. So now that you have that sense of feeling, we're going to turn the picture off of the screen. So you push another button and the picture goes away, the screen goes dark. We're going to put the screen away itself, so the screen will either vanish or it'll scroll up or doors will close, whatever. And you're going to put your controller on the little table next to you. And as you do so, you'll notice that there's a symbolic object sitting there that wasn't there 2 minutes ago. So Spirit has already left you evidence that you're heard, evidence that there's something here for you. So notice it and notice that it has symbolic information for you, whether you happen to know what that symbolic information is or not. That's the value of having a phone and having the ability to type it in. I can give you some insights on that. Your ring true is going to tell you whether it fits for you or not. In the meantime, just notice that symbolic object. Notice that you can leave it or you can take it with you out of this sacred room. So you could choose now whether you want to take that symbolic object with you or if you want to leave it here in this room knowing that it is an anchor point, and either way is right, either way feels good. It's whatever you choose in this moment. So decide what you're going to do about that. Allow yourself to go back to the door and dim the lights. Unlock the door. Step back through the door. Close the door. Reseal the door from the outside. And step back fully into your awareness of the room and place you are right now. Taking a deep breath, you might want to wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, stretch a little bit. We didn't go far, but we did some big work here. So pay attention to that. So if you have any questions about your symbolic object, or if you have any questions about what was on your screen, you're welcome to type them in, and Phil is going to give me a jingle and give me that information. In the meantime now, while I'm waiting for any feedback from you, it's imperative that I remind you that Spirit now has tuned into this for you. And so you are going to be tuned into it as well. So don't be surprised if you get a nudge or a spiritual hint that there's action for you to take, or there's action for you to not take. And it's up to you whether you take it or you don't. But know that Spirit is going to be more active in your world and bringing you information and bringing you guidance for you to get to that manifestation point. Does that make sense to you? So, for example, you may find yourself thinking, oh man, I'm going to go get an ice cream. And then, but you wanted abundant health, and then you think, oh, I don't want an ice cream. I want abundant health. And you have the choice, oh, maybe I'll get an ice cream, maybe I won't this time. But you'll have a nudge that will get you in your place, or maybe you'll read something that indicates, suggests a different diet for you, or suggests a different activity that, oh, I could do that, that would be fun, and that would feel pretty good for me. That makes sense? So Spirit here is going to be communicating with you in a very clear way to get your attention. Now that could look like light flickering out of the corner of your eye. Have you ever had that happen? That's your spirit guide saying, pay attention. Pay attention. There's something going on here. You may just notice that you have, oh, something's different here, and your awareness is cued in or peaked in. Does that make sense? So if you have questions about your what you received, let me know. I'm going to connect in with Phil. And there he is.
Hello.
Hello. So what have we got?
Hold on.
La 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 la.
Vicky said a gold pendulum on a gold chain.
Okay, so, I should have asked you what you were manifesting. But that's okay. We can keep that private. So, a gold pendulum on a gold chain, is that what you said?
Yes.
So, this is about value. And pendulum works in a way that gives you a clear indication of yes, no. So, you're going to be guided, but it's going to be important for you to pick up your tools, pick up on that guidance. So this is asking you to focus your attention on the things that have value. If it doesn't have value in your life, avoid it. Send it off. Just do what you have to do, but if it doesn't have value in your life, then take your attention away from that. Okay? What else?
Sandy said an acorn, an acorn and visualized financial abundance.
Okay, so an acorn is this little thing, and a huge oak tree grows out of it. So do the little things. There's little things that you can do that will grant you the abundance that you're looking for. So pay attention to the little things, and pay attention to how you're growing your money. You know, if there's a financial institution that you're working with, whatever, pay really close attention to how they're managing your stuff. Okay? What else?
Maria said, my symbolic object was a fruit bowl, and I chose to leave it behind in gratitude.
A football or a fruit bowl?
Fruit bowl.
Fruit bowl. Couldn't hear me. Big difference between a fruit bowl and a football.
Biggie difference.
Yeah. So a fruit bowl, did she say what she was manifesting?
Nope.
Okay, so a fruit bowl is plenty. It's having everything that you need, and variety. So this is asking you to look at doing more than one thing with your attention. That lots of things that you're doing now is going to bear fruit, and not necessarily putting all of your fruit into one basket, but lots of different kinds of things is going to bring you the abundance that you're looking for, whatever you are manifesting. Okay? What else?
Oh, I love Scott here. Better health.
Mm-hmm.
Bee on a box of Wheaties got a bundle of sage.
A bee on a box of Wheaties.
A bundle of sage on a box of Wheaties.
A bundle bundle of sage on a box of Wheaties. Okay, let me ask about that one. Okay, the sage is sacredness. So this is asking you to bring sacredness into what you eat. Praying over your food is a powerful thing, powerful sacred process. They've done tons of research that show that when we pray over our food, it changes the nutritional value, improves the nutritional value. So part of what will help your health is eating healthy, and part of what will help you eat more healthy is having a sacred awareness, a sacred acknowledgement of the food before you. So I hope that's helpful. Okay, what else?
Yeah, Janice and I, when we always bless the hell out of our food.
We do.
Valerie, she received a Buddha lying on its back, made of stones, and a big laugh on his face. Like a big belly roll laugh.
Okay, so I'm not sure what you're manifesting, but the fastest way to get there is joy. Let joy be that which guides your activities. So if it ain't fun, don't do it. And there's a lot of things in the world that aren't fun. You know, we still have to clean house and make food and all that stuff. But you can bring a resonance of joy into anything that you're doing. And by bringing that resonance of joy into anything that you're doing, then your work, everything you do will be worthy. Your hands will be doing worthy work, and they will grant you abundance in return. Blessings. What else?
Rochelle said she received a glass bird that she left behind.
Okay, so it would be interesting to know what kind of bird, but the bird that I'm seeing is actually, I'm seeing two actually. One is clear and one is blue. I don't know if that's what you perceived or not. This has to do with being really clear, and it has to do with you singing your soul song clearly. So in other words, be who you really are and be the truth of who you are as clearly as you can. And whatever you put out there as far as your request or your intent for manifesting is going to clearly manifest itself for you. And he hung up on me, so I guess that's the end of that. Again, if you, both clear and blue, and it's, a dove. Yeah, so you saw the same things. How fun is that? I love it. The dove is all about peace and love. So I'm not sure what you were manifesting, but...
Well, she said both clear and blue
Yeah.
dove. Oh, you saw that?
I just did.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is about love, and it's about being really clear and being true to who you really are, and that's going to manifest for you what you're looking for. Okay, I think that's
a wrap.
about all I have.
That's a wrap.
Oh my gosh, ran over just a couple of minutes, but
Now I get to go out and mow the lawn.
I get to watch the dog make sure he doesn't eat Phil's tires while he mows the lawn. Anyway, hope that blessed you. Again, if you have any additional questions, type them up, post them here, and or you can send them directly to me if you have access to that. Or
Michelle had one additional thing, so you'll see it when you see it.
okay. But anyway, while he's getting ready to mow the lawn, I'm going to get back on and take a look and make sure I've connected with everybody and answered your questions. So anyway, hope you have a wonderful evening, and
Yep.
we'll see you Sunday.
Sunday.
And don't forget to hit the donate button if you can. Much appreciated.
I read this on Sunday, but anybody that missed Sunday, I'm going to read it one last time. This is from Joanne Jenkins. Look her up if you're curious who that is. I know who it is. I've said hi to her before. Let us all unite to create a society that values hope over hate, faith over fear, and compassion over confrontation.
Amen.
I love it.
May it be so. So you want to... We'll see you next time. Turn us off.
Bye.